Hey guys, it's ACairconditioner and welcome back for more Genshin Impact 3.5 events. Windblume's Breath. Last time we started the main story of Windblume's Breath, and after finishing the first part I literally just did all the activities off camera, because why the hell not. And today, we're not looking for Chill Meat, but we're continuing the story quest. Let's go.
Sucrose, we're here! Oh, Traveler, Paimon. I only just arrived myself, so I'm still getting ready.
So we're here to solve a riddle of some sort,
Collei
by the
just
way.
passed by a moment ago. She said she had some things to sort out at the inn where she's staying, but she'll meet up with us when she's done. Apparently, Tighnari and Cyno both went out, but she stayed behind because she wanted to help us.
Understood. How has progress been on your end?
Not too bad. After reviewing it again with fresh eyes, I came up with a new theory which seems to hold some water. I'll attempt to explain it as simply as I can. I believe that each of the 4 things in the prophecy refers to a different field of knowledge. So, in a way, the prophecy is a test of the reader's intelligence. But it's unlikely for any one person to have expertise in all these different areas. So I suggest that we seek out one expert
The
from
different
each
divisions
and get
within
their
the Knights of
opinion.
Avonius, maybe.
Also, in 2 out of
There's
the 4
alchemy.
areas, the prophecy seems to want us to find specific people.
The reconnaissance,
It may even turn out that the people themselves are the answers.
the knights themselves,
So it
and the
sounds like we
captains,
should put our
and
heads
maybe the
together and list
librarian.
out the people who can help us. Exactly. I think we can go through each riddle in turn and generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions.
That makes sense.
Alright, then let's start from group 1. The first riddle was a flower that is not of this world.
If this is artificial
Personally,
flower, then it will mean,
I would
yeah,
still go with Albedo for this
it will mean
one.
alchemy, so Albedo here.
Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things, and he is by far the leading expert in this regard.
And keep this in mind, we also have the, what Sucrose says about alchemy is very true, especially regarding gold, the alchemist of Conria. And we also do know that Conria has been experimenting with Abista for a long time, and we even got that confirmation thanks to the Kari Bear quest. I don't want to go too deep into world quest stuff, I mean like the main quest stuff, because this is event only, but little fun tidbits here and there, you know? You count as an expert too, you know?
Exactly! You're the creator of the tetratanic sweet flower. Who knows? Maybe that's the flower we're looking for.
That's all the way back in 1.4. I
You
wonder if that's
really
gonna
think
change.
so? Oh, but what about Tighnari? He's a forest watcher and knows all about plants. If it's a flower we're looking for, maybe he's the man for the job.
But that's Flora, this is otherworldly.
I'll add him to the list as well.
I'm pretty sure this
On
is
to group
artificial.
2. This subject is a guide who will never get lost.
Adventurer.
That's kind of abstract. Does it just mean someone
See, now
who never
that could be
loses their
Tighnari,
way?
or that could be Amber,
Wait, but they have to be able to guide others
or an
too.
astrologer.
So it's not quite as simple
Oh,
as that.
divination. Right, divination. Perhaps an astrologer then?
Oh,
So
you mean
Mona.
Mona? Yeah, she definitely count. Mona. Yes, she certainly seems very confident, and she can use her astrology to guide people.
I
Would
didn't like in
Bennett
the literal
count?
sense. I mean, I know why Bennett would count here. Adventurers are known to guide people. Huh? Why him?
Well, his luck's so bad that as long as you go in the opposite direction from him, you'll always be going the right way, right?
That's the whole concept of an adventurer, like guiding.
I see. I suppose I can't argue with that logic. Add him to the list. Finding everyone won't take long, so one extra person won't hurt. I know. Would
Yeah,
an
I was gonna
outrider
say
Amber
Amber
be a
as well.
valid candidate for
Outriders,
this category as well? Yeah, she would. She's got a great sense of
that's
direction.
not whether
after
you need that
all.
good sense of
As a matter
direction.
of fact, when the Traveler and Paimon first came to Mondstadt, she was actually the one who gave us directions.
All the way back in 1.0.
Yes, she's certainly a good guide. Is there anyone else? Let me think.
Divination, adventurer, an outrider,
believe there
and
may
there's
be
one more.
Albedo once made a set of equipment for Mika from the
Oh, the reconnaissance company, right.
He's their surveyor and an exceptional pathfinder.
I said reconnaissance company as well, so yeah. Chief alchemist.
He's even
A
instructed
reconnaissance
others
company
in the discipline
member.
of surveying
So that's
before.
2 so far.
So in my view,
Maybe
he's highly
librarian
unlikely
could be
to
one of
lose
them
his
too,
way,
so Lisa.
and would be very good at helping others find theirs. Cool! Another one for our list!
I think this might end up being Mika.
Wait, Collei should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Sorry, could we continue our chat somewhere else?
What's this little thing that's supposed to notice
You
there?
wanna go see how she's doing, right? Sure, let's all go.
Really don't miss the crowds. It's just it's like a little fun scavenger quest. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, this is definitely causing us to meet a lot of characters right now because already Act 1 we met like what 7, 8 characters by now already. We already met Sucrose, Collei, Tanara, Sino, and Beto all came together. Then we have Yulo and Amber.
Hi, Collei.
Like seriously.
Hope we're not intruding or anything. Is everything okay?
Background was I'm sorry.
Sucrose, I was preparing some stuff. Is it time already? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Collei seems to be wrapping gifts, and now she's frantically trying to hide it. I wonder who they're for.
Don't worry. The Traveler and I only just met up. We were just worried that you might get lost along the way, so we thought that we'd come
The
get
smile is
Thank
pretty
you.
obvious.
I'm ready to join you now. How's that thing going?
you. So let's pick up where we left off.
Next up is the third line. One who would never lie. Anyone spring to
An
mind?
honest person that's very blunt. Jean or D-Luke definitely fits this one. Someone with a leadership role. So maybe D-Luke?
You really think so? Seems like it would be pretty difficult for someone in his position to avoid having to lie.
Ah yes. His secret alter ego, the Dark Knight hero. He must have to deny it if anyone asks. In that case, he has a complicated relationship with the truth.
Then what about Kaya? He's the cavalry captain and a rather popular figure.
That guy's Conrian, Collei. He has even more secrets than
There's
D-Luke.
something fishy about him too, huh? Yeah, he's definitely a sneaky one. Bet he lies
Then
all
someone
the
that's
time.
not willing to lie at all, or someone who has no reason to
I
lie.
can't help but agree with you there. There's the tone-deaf bard. But on second thought, he wouldn't qualify either.
Jean, I think Jean's the
He
only
does
one.
way too much nonsense.
The Knight of
Is there
the
anyone else?
acting Grandmaster herself.
Acting Grandmaster Jean? She has a good name in that regard. But from what I know, she sometimes covers up the truth out of concern for those around her. For example, when Lisa loses track of time in the library and misses her patrol shift, Jean will come up with some excuse, like Lisa's ill today. Also, she sometimes makes up stories to get Klee to behave. Like the one about the big monster that comes to catch naughty kids who don't go to bed on time. Do you think that rules her
What
out?
counts as a lie then?
White lies are still lies, but do we really have to reject her because of some harmless fibs? It's not like she had evil intentions.
That means white lies nor regular lies can be allowed. Cold and hard facts that you can read out of a book. Lisa? Could this be Lisa? This prophecy seems very strict.
No, we're the ones being strict.
Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie. Oh, Collei, you probably haven't met her yet, have you? She's a sister from the church who looks, a little scary and not very sociable.
Bruh, okay. What gives you that impression?
She stopped by the alchemy bench once, a long time ago, and asked me about Albedo. I thought maybe she was trying to find him, for work or something. But when I asked, she just said that she was curious about him because he was so intelligent.
Lots of
And wanted
callbacks
to talk
to
to his assistant
really
to
old
find out what
events.
he was like. A lot of people might have given a more tactful
Because
justification.
Rosario was also involved in
I could see
Albedo's
in her
quest as
face that she
well.
wasn't trying to hide anything. She was just very direct and straightforward. That's why I don't think of her as the lying type.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get out of.
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make excuses when she skips choir. She just doesn't show up.
She's a tough cookie, huh? Let's put her name down.
Someone that's just brutally
In that
honest.
case, I think Sino fits in this list too. true. Lying's probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him. Kinda like with Rosaria. Oh, and Paimon also nominates Razor. Bet he couldn't lie to save his life.
So basically,
I've
innocent
also got
people.
someone else in mind. Noelle, the trainee knight. She's a very honest person. I don't think she'd tell a
So
lie.
Rosaria, Razor,
Right,
Noelle, and Sino. I don't think it would be
Wait.
Sino.
There's one more person. You know, a
Timaeus?
long-standing staffer at the alchemy bench.
Huh? You mean Timaeus?
Yes, him. Truth be told, he's been love-struck recently.
Oh yeah.
He swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word or slack off until he succeeds in getting the woman he loves.
Timaeus has a crush?
Yeah, we actually saw a
Yes,
hint of this
that's
in the actual official
Do you
artwork.
know her?
Isn't that like
I've never met her. All I know is that she's from Liyue.
right?
Timaeus says that she's fun, has a
I
great
think it's the
personality,
perfume shop owner. I
and
think
is
it's
very,
her.
very good looking.
All great qualities, but that says nothing about her identity.
Since we're on the topic, helping Timaeus win the lady of his dreams was also one of my goals for this Windblume festival.
But how can we help with that?
I don't know. Make sure he uses nice paper and a fancy envelope when he sends letters to her. Help him pick a nice gift and wrap it properly. That sort of thing.
Yeah. I had the same situation once in the Avidia Forest. I helped another forest ranger out by delivering a love letter to the coworker she likes.
Yep, that sort of thing exactly. Oh, also, I helped him with some of the groundwork for one of his research projects. He must have appreciated it, because he gave me a refrigeration device that he's been developing as a thank you gift.
Is it any good?
I mean, it looks
Refrigeration
nice.
device. Isn't that callback to
Sounds like a
2.3?
no.
That sounds like a callback to 2.3 though.
Guess we'll put Loverboy down on the list then.
Actually, wait, no, maybe it's not.
Okay, so last of all, we have a legend that never ends. Anyone come to mind for this particular line?
Varka.
Lisa, perhaps? A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends
Legend-
written down somewhere?
Legends that never ends. A legendary hero like Varka could be one. A legend told in a storybook. So librarian Lisa could be one as well. Not necessarily, but you have a point.
When I think about legends, fairy tales and picture books come to mind.
Maybe Collei. She read a lot of fairy tales when Tainari was teaching her to read.
Oh,
Do I count?
of course you do. I'll put you on the list.
Are you eligible for this one, Sucrose?
I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances
So
and their
not fairy
uses,
type.
the
fairy
fascinating
types.
principles
Fairy
of
tales.
crafting, and hypotheses of life.
Pokemon's been taunting me.
Point taken. Paimon didn't quite understand any of those.
Klee might be a good choice. Her mother,
Oh,
Alice, is
yeah.
a renowned traveling author, so I'll bet she's been exposed to all sorts of myths and legends.
Going back to the Iridoi Festival again. But also, Alice has been called
Klee
back
makes the short list.
in 2.8 as well,
Well-
in a sense.
That should just about do it. Next up, we should go and ask the people on the list about the prophecy.
If that's the
Do
case,
we
wouldn't
have to
Klee
ask
count as a person that
absolutely
doesn't
everyone
lie?
on the list? It
'Cause she never
seems like a
properly
lot
lies,
of
she just-
people.
says in her own
Yes.
word, but it's the truth.
So, I was thinking that perhaps we should split up. That might make our search more effective.
Okie dokie.
Also, I thought of a method of gathering feedback.
No problem. We can do that.
You and the Traveler are practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together. I'll pair up with Collei.
Capable Collei and sensible Sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I promise I'll help. Capable Collei. Yeah, I got this. Rest assured that the unbeatable Traveler and Paimon will do our part too.
Just
Off
how
we
many?
go.
So this is gonna be the way up, showing us every single character in Monster by this point. Something I only thought they would do in
I
Liyue.
plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold. So let's go to the library. Lisa should be there.
Stronghold. That's an, interesting word to use.
Maybe den? No, that's even worse.
How about base?
How about layer?
Oh wow, Charles Sucrose and Charles Collei. I didn't even think that was gonna happen. No, I'm not discussing how their kits work.
Here we are, Lisa's lair.
Oh no, that was a bad word choice. Now Sucrose is using it. It's all my fault.
Collei?
Lisa, might I ask if... Huh?
She's not here. It's you three.
Sucrose. Collei. What are you doing here?
I can only sucrose that they were Collei-ing on someone. At least that's as far as
Sino, what is
Sino.
wrong with you? You're telling me, Taino, right?
Is Lisa not here at the moment?
Surprising, isn't it? She went out. I'm afraid it's just us here looking for information.
Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you, I came here for an abortive search for the librarian, who is also my academia senior.
Oh,
That being
so
Lisa.
you studied in the same darshan as Lisa?
That's right. Her mentor in Sumeru was also
Yeah,
my benefactor.
So Sino studies
We were both
Spontamod.
Spontamod students.
Wow, that's cool. But wait, we're getting sidetracked. We came here to look for some information. Collei and I are investigating a prophecy, and we were hoping you all might be able to help.
Oh? What sort of prophecy?
The kind where we need 4 specific people, and we have no idea who they are.
I see. You want to ask them about the flower that is not of this world, and me about the one who would never lie.
But there's no rush. You don't need to answer right away. We're just here to tell you about the situation. You can take your time to think it over and submit any thoughts
I
you
mean,
have
I
in
think if like
written form
Albedo
to the
would
Sucrose
would be
mailbox.
fitting the
The
Sucrose mailbox. I'm sorry.
Yep. I was thinking about it on the way. And although they seem like trick questions, there's a lot to mull over once you get down to the details. A quick answer off the top of your head might not go into enough depth. So, I decided to place a mailbox next to the alchemy crafting table. Everyone can submit their written answers there when they're ready. We don't have to call it the Sucrose mailbox, though. It could just as well be called the Sucrose and Collei mailbox. Or even the Sucrose, Collei, Traveler, and Paimon mailbox.
Or just a mailbox.
I think in this case, we can just go with your quick answer off the top of your head.
Agreed. Certainly when it comes to discerning whether someone is a liar or not, you cannot simply take them at their word.
Understood. Once we've had a look into it, we'll place our replies into your mailbox.
I think that Albedo was the
Thank
one
you all
that's gonna be
so
asking
much.
flower that's not of this
Okay,
world.
Let's
That
tick them
is
off the
so
list
without
and carry
connecting
on working our way
connecting with
down.
Albedo, that is a double meaning actually.
Already done.
Or has multiple different meanings.
Do you get the feeling that Collei's return to Mondstadt has emboldened her more contrarian side?
Traveling and meeting old friends are both good for the body and soul. And isn't rediscovering one's youth while revisiting old haunts a worthwhile pursuit?
When I first met Collei, she'd never known happiness or youth. But things are different now.
Yeah.
Her Elazar being cured was a
Collei
huge
had a
milestone in
really
her
effed up
life.
backstory back
Collei
then.
is a very
And
sensitive
now
and
she's
introverted child. I'm sure
slowly
you must
recovering.
have noticed that too, Albedo.
She was jaded
might
early
I
on.
assume that your respective claims of looking for plants and artists in Mondstadt were just pretexts?
She basically lost her childhood a
wouldn't say
long time
that.
ago. as a
Both
kid.
Collei and Genius Invocation TCG are very
You
important to
TCG
me.
tryhard?
Would it?
No, because Sino has to be
Fine.
honest.
Yes, we came out of concern for Collei. She's been back to Mondstadt of her own accord several times, but it has led to no significant improvement
Sino is a
in
father
her
figure
mood.
to Collei, isn't he?
Well,
By
it
this
won't
point.
hurt to give her some more time. I believe that Sucrose might be able to help her.
And Albedo is like
Sounds
an older brother
extension
figure
of your
to
own
Sucrose.
self-confidence as your teacher.
You could say that. In a similar vein, I've heard that Sumeru scholars often build their social relationships based on their academic ones. Is that true? Oh, so the academic paper is the nexus of the academic family. Interesting.
I would think of us more as siblings. An equal and pure relationship, unaffected by academic considerations.
I can understand that position. I have a younger sister myself,
Wait,
and it's
oh,
only
Collei.
natural for me to be protective of her.
I'm
What
assuming
you
that's Collei.
described fits the idea of a
Collei's not
city
his
of learning,
technical
as
younger
I imagine
sister.
it.
She is his
The
adopted
family
younger
is where
sister.
all social relationships intersect.
Well, in this case, stepsister.
As such, a
Because
family
Albedo's
founded on
adopted
common
by
goals
Alice.
may actually be more
Collei is
stable.
Alice's biological
By
daughter.
the way, who's the eldest between you?
Sino. Actually,
In
I'm
terms
curious
of
then.
age, I'm the eldest, of course.
Oh, never mind.
He
This
just
I know.
doesn't want to admit it.
No.
No. You will never see me admit to being the youngest sibling.
Oh no.
Except perhaps as a last-ditch effort to turn the tables in a game of cards.
Oh my god, you too.
Guess we'll leave Collei and Sucrose to it. Fingers crossed all goes well for them. Now then, where should we go
Oh,
first?
that was like a cut thing.
Let's try our luck at the bulletin board, shall we? A lot of people tend to show up there at some point in the day. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Why the bulletin board though? Not here. Oh, he's here. Okay.
Nice! Just as we hoped! There's a load of people here.
Oh my
Huh?
god.
Even Lisa's here.
Oh, so this is where Lisa went off to. And she's back in the normal outfit as well. Hi everyone, long time no see.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while. How have you been?
We've been doing pretty well.
You look surprised, cuties. Is it because of me?
Teacher is not at the usual place.
Oh, please. It's not
And
as
there's
if I'm
Mika as
glued
well.
to my chair. I like to get out for a little fresh air every once in a while. Mika's here today, so I thought it'd be a good time to introduce him to Bennett and Razor. They're all out and about quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mika.
Hi Mika, good to see you again.
I look forward to working with you.
No need to be so formal. We've known them for ages. They're cool.
Windblume. Fun?
Actually, we haven't gotten to the fun part yet. We've been busy investigating a prophecy.
A prophecy? What kind?
A good one or a bad one?
An ominous one.
Gosh, that all sounds quite fascinating.
I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help?
You're an adventurer, Bennett.
Believe in yourself. Right. Believe in yourself. You're a first-rate adventurer, Bennett.
Okay, then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter. Except I forgot I'm not really good at organizing my thoughts. Oops.
Oh, there's no need to tell us all of your thoughts right here and now. Sucrose said she'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench, so you can just write down your thoughts when they come to you, and drop them there.
A meticulous and efficient plan. Yep, that sounds like Sucrose.
I will think also. Give me some time.
You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right? We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us. We'll drop off our letters at the mailbox as soon as we're done.
Okay, bye for now. Let's head over to Star Snatch Cliff next. Maybe we'll be able to find some people there. And even if we don't find any familiar faces, you can see really far from up at the top. Maybe we can find people that way.
Aw, you're working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you know you're always welcome to visit me for a break and a cup of tea.
Stormbear's Mountains. It's just gonna be dialogue chains after dialogue chains.
Where to next? Let me check my notes. Huh, this way.
Got it. Collei, please follow me.
Okay, so before I move on, Razor, Bennett, Lisa, and Mika. 4 new characters just coming out at once. So before we move on, let's just have a little discussion about their appearances, because these characters are really odd. Starting off with Razor. Main story-wise, last appearance is actually, if in terms of like most recent appearances, it would be the Razorcut story quest technically, because the Razorcut story quest happens after Mondstadt's main story and Mondstadt Never Interlude. Nevertheless, 1.0. Lisa's most recent appearance, I think it was 1.0. Not the Archon quest though. Jean's quest, which happens after the Archon quest. Again, 1.0. Bennett's most recent appearance into the story. Not available. He never made an appearance in the story ever at all. Not in the main story at least. Mika, also not available. He never made an appearance in the main story either. He's brand new. And Mondstadt never entered into the quest to really fit those characters in. Event-wise, Lisa, 3.1, finally Lisa Fest. Bennett, also 3.1, finally Lisa Fest. Razor, also 3.1, finally Lisa Fest. He was the focus. And Mika, also 3.1, finally Lisa Fest. That was when he made his debut. This time we have Amber, Clean, Noel, and Eula.